Okay, look at us. We're inside. Kids are the grandparents. My wife's away till Tuesday. We're doing really well. Let's play music. If you have any questions, type them in. I'll try and answer them. If you're watching this in a replay, I'll have timestamps in the description to some of the answers. I've learned a new song. I've been listening to Belle and Sebastian lately, and so I have some song names written down. I don't know the songs fully, but I think it's worthwhile experimenting, and what better way to experiment than live on YouTube, right? Okay, let's do it. This is hey, nice to see you, Ivan. Let's do it. This is Stars of Track and Field. I should really pull up the lyrics, but let's play with it. That's doable. Stars of Track and Field you are. The reason that I like the song, obviously it's about Sebastian, what I'm attracted to is that first chord change, the 1 to the minor 5, the C major to the G minor. We don't usually hear it, right? When I did that Beauty and the Beast, Kayla's all this time, they have a similar chord change, right? Surely as the sun rising in the east. If we're playing it in C major. Oh man. Right, that's C major to G minor. Beautiful change. Let me know if you have questions. I'm here to answer your questions, and I'm here to play music. Let's do any other these songs. These days. Oh, Dream of Horses. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Julie Dreams of Horses. glockenspiel in that song, so we should get the glock out. Do da da da, right? Is my focus? Yeah. Julie Dreams of Horses. It's a nice song. Can you do a lesson for the Tennessee Waltz? Yes, I can, Seth. It's a beautiful Laris theme, Dr. Shivago. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Fatima. I'm playing accordion for 6 years now, just by hearing songs and then playing them. Yeah, but those are mostly not so hard songs. I want to improve my playing, so do you have some advice? Yeah, Ivan. What's an example of a song that you're trying to play? I'll address all those questions. What's an example of a song that you're trying to play that you're having trouble with? I have 3 sets. Sorry, it's a big answer. So how do you get better at playing songs by ear? My methodology for playing a song by ear. So all these songs that I've written down, like the one that I just played, Julie Dreams of Horses, it's 3 chords, right? It was C, G, and F. There's a way of getting better at playing those 3 chords and making it more original, or there's a way of getting better at learning more complicated songs. So we have 6 or 7 chords that are used, right? There aren't too many chords. Ivan, can you play Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen by ear? That song has 5 chords, right? C, F, G, A minor, and E. Leonard Cohen connects those really well. Or are you trying to learn more complicated songs like that Zelda, right? That Zelda song. That has a lot more chords, but they all rely on musical principles. I have a series of lessons on YouTube here called Musical Principles. I think there are 5 or 6, and it essentially tells you what the common chord changes are. There's an online tool that shows you if your song is in C major, it's likely going to go, there's a certain percentage chance that it's going to go to either a G major or an F major. And if not those 2 chords, then it'll go down to the minor 6, to the A minor. And 85% of the time it goes to those chords. So knowing those musical principles will help you figure out songs easier. But let me know what songs you have in mind that you're trying to figure out, and I can help you with those. If you look at my channel, there's also me figuring songs out live, and watch them and see what I'm doing that maybe you're not doing, and ask me questions about that, and then I can do a deep dive about that. But usually, like that Zelda song, I think I do it live, or Forest Flowers, right? Watch the video of that, figuring out Forest Flowers by ear, and see if you could do it. I guess again, just to one more point is you have to know a song in your head in order to express it in your instrument. Without knowing the song in your head, it's a lot harder to do it. So the songs that I just played, Julie Dreams of Horses and the Belle and Sebastian songs, I know them, which is why I can translate them to the instrument. Let me know if that makes sense and what your particular questions are. Let me see if you wrote down what song you have trouble with. Let me know and I could try and do a better example. I'll play Lara's theme and Tennessee Waltz. Yeah, Tennessee Waltz is beautiful. I don't play it on solo accordion. I usually play it in a band. I'm intimidated by the song. So Lara's Waltz is beautiful. So it's in G major, right? that was Lara's theme. Really nice song. Yeah, for those of you that are on the broadcast, let me know if you have questions. I have a half hour without the kids. My wife's away till Tuesday, so I'm in the house and playing music. It's so rare. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you. I'm in Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. That's the west coast of Canada. Hello to people from the UK and from California. Ivan, let me know the songs that you're trying. Oh, England, UK. Hello. Hey, Nikolai. Okay, Tennessee Waltz. Okay, Ivan, if a song's in A major, how do I know which chords can appear also in that particular song, or if it's in any other chord? Good. How do I know which other chords can appear, if you know what I mean? Yeah, so, back pain. You know what? So two things. Ivan, I'll get you back in a sec. Back pain. I get back pain too, mostly from judo now, but the accordion is notorious for that. I'm scheduling a session with my chiropractor on camera for her to explain to us about the health of joints, especially with the accordion. She's having some personal time right now, so that should happen, I think, in a few weeks. Wow, Peru, amazing. Started on a Honer Mignon. I'm not a kid, but because it was affordable. What's your thoughts on learning accordion on kids' accordions for adults? Okay, so kids' accordions for adults. You need, to play the songs that we play on this channel, you need an accordion with 48 bass buttons. Oh, but specifically, on here, you're looking for at least 4 rows. What that will give you is the key itself, the major, and the minor. So you need at least, 3. You need the key, the major, and the minor. If you have that, fantastic. Then it doesn't... You want at least, I'm going to say 48. So over here, this is 72. A 48 will go from an E flat to an E, which I think is enough. A kid's one, the Honer Mignon, I don't know how many bass sides it has, but you need at least a major and a minor to be able to play majors and minors. Right? The more left-hand notes that you have, the better. Don't worry about right-hand sounds. This is a really nice one. It's a Waltmeister Achat 72. An Achat 48 would work as well. Ivan, to address your question, this is a good question. Everyone's questions are good. Figuring out a song by ear. If the song is in A major, the same musical rules apply. So the song's in A major. I don't know if this will show up on camera. If the song's in A, we know our A major. It's going to go most likely to the D or the E, which is the 4 chord of the A and the 5 chord of the A. And if not, it's going to do a walk down from the A to the F minor. So here we have our A. It's probably going to be the chord that's next to it, either the D or the E, right? So songs in A major. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. That's A, D, and E. If it's a song that has the walk down to the minor 6, to the F minor, it would sound like this. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. To the D, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Again, to the 4 and the 5, to the D and the E. Songs will 85% of the time do that. The other 15% of the time, they'll do something else. They'll go from the A to the B minor, or they'll go from the A, where will they go to? C sharp minor, but again, that's a really small percentage. Again, look at my channel. There's, I think it's called Musical Principles. The first 2 lessons, I explain that there's a link in the description about a tool that shows you the likelihood of chords going to those from the A major or whatever chord it starts with. Someone asked a question before about the Totoro song. Yes, I can play it. There are a few Totoro songs. There's the one that I posted and there's one that I didn't post. Da, 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 da. Let me just play it on the piano for a minute to figure it out. We'll play two Totoro songs. Totoro song. I hope that satiated your thirst for Totoro. My kids would have liked it. Thanks very much. No problem, Ivan. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, the back pain. If you have questions, let me know. The Totoro theme. Yeah, that was the Totoro theme. Very good. Animaniacs. Oh man, I wish. Electric and accordion, worth it, or should I prefer the classical accordion? Someone asked this a while ago. So, electric accordions versus acoustic accordions. I'm going to give you a little bit of an opinion. This is just my opinion. I guess depends on your circumstances. If you already have an acoustic accordion, sure, and you have some extra money, I would say go for the electric accordion just to see what it's like. I've played with an electric accordion and it was fun, but if I'm playing an electrical instrument, I prefer to play an electrical keyboard. It has a little bit more sounds and I like this form factor. I enjoy the accordion's manual acoustic papa sound, right? I love the sound thing about it. I love feeling and hearing the air. With the digital accordion, you can make those sound different, right? So you can have these as bells and this is an organ and all sorts of cool gadgetry. I think that's awesome, but I haven't seen a way, I've seen very few times when it's not gimmicky. The one time that I saw someone who really needed the electric accordion was someone who was older with back pain. And so they had the accordion on a stand, a metal stand that clamped the accordion. And then they didn't even need to pump the bellows. They just played it as a digital instrument. Great. I think that there's probably more variety in a digital keyboard, probably for a bit less money. But if you have an acoustic accordion, go for a digital one. And if not, I think totally fine. If I had the money lying around, I would go for an electric accordion just to be able to do that stuff. It's also easier to amplify. Yeah, but I think that they're heavier as well. So keep that in mind. Worst case, buy it and then resell it. Yeah, Animaniacs. I've been playing the accordion now for almost 11 years, 12 years. It's a long time. I'll play La Vie en Rose and Animaniacs. Let's try. I've never played Animaniacs. goes on and on. That's as much as I could do of Animaniacs. They're great songs, right? There's right, the alphabet of the world. Those of you that grew up in the 90s would love Animaniacs. I'll play La Vie en Rose. Are there awesome sessions impromptu, or is there a schedule? Hal, I'd love to do a more serious schedule. Right now, my wife's in-laws have both kids for the afternoon, and my wife's away this week on vacation, so I haven't had time to do this. I'd love to do a scheduled live session. I get so much out of it. Send me an email or leave comments with if you have preferences. If you enjoy these live sessions, let me know. I'm happy to do them after work, which is 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm happy to hop on. Right now, I kind of take the kids after work and go out on a hike, but I'm happy to have them run around in the backyard and play live music and answer your questions, because I really get a lot out of these. Hello, Belgium. This is so nice. It's only noon here on the West Coast, so I think almost everyone's awake. Greetings from Greece too. Hello. Let's see. I don't. Oh, Andre Rieu. I don't know that Joshua Peters. Sorry. Let's play La Vie en Rose. Experience with mic setup for stereo recordings. Yes. Let me answer this and then I'll play La Vie en Rose. So I've recorded 3 times in a studio, the accordion. Every time it's been with a pair of matched microphones. One here with the right hand really close, and one either here with or here with a left hand. When it was here, the issue was that whenever I'd open up the left hand, I'd have to be careful not to bump it. So here seems like a smarter choice. Yes, both times they used that. When we recorded a live album with my band, the Boxcar Boys, we had omnidirectional, I'm not sure what it's called. It was like a circular microphone that picked up lots of directions, and we stood this far away from it in a circle pattern, or a half circle, 180 degrees, and whoever was soloing would come a bit closer to the accordion, and if you weren't soloing, you would just sit back. And the sound engineer told us where to stand, because we had accordion, violin, clarinet, tuba, and trombone. So obviously some people were able to get really close to the microphone, and the tuba stood all the way back, and you also had a microphone inside the tuba. So yeah, accordion studio recording was always with 2 microphones. I don't know what microphones they were using, but it was a fancy studio, so probably expensive microphones. I have a pair of 2 Rode M5 mics. Not bad. I paid 150 Canadian dollars for them, and they sound nice. They're able to separate the right and left hand, right? So just so you can have effects processing differently on the right and left hand with a bit more separation than if it was just one microphone recording both. But I don't have too much experience. We'll play La Vie en Rose. Let's do it. I'm gonna play a variation on. Let's play it. sorry for the cheesy ending, but it happened. Yeah, hello to you from the Netherlands. Is that what I saw? Yeah, I saw the word Netherlands. Hello from Iran. Hello, learned from your YouTube channel for 2-3 years, and thank you for that. I never thought of an Instagram. Yeah, I started an Instagram called Accordion Love Music. I'm looking to. So I play music every single day. The schedule is so spontaneous. So I work from home upstairs, and every time I make tea or coffee while the water's boiling, I'll come down here and I'll play the guitar, the ukulele, or the accordion, or the piano, or the melodica, all together usually. And I'd love to teach at that time, right? There's something about the formal YouTube lesson and the formal lesson in sheet music that goes on accordionlove.com, but those take a half hour to an hour, let's say, of dedicated time. There's something impromptu about Instagram or YouTube stories that I like. Same as these live questions. So I do have an Instagram account. Truthfully, I find it hard to do a live Instagram video and play an instrument. So I'd rather do this. I'd rather do this on a set schedule than do an Instagram account, let's say, or a YouTube story. I just haven't found the right medium for my presentation, let's call it. But let me know. Can you also play chromatic? No, I wish I could play a chromatic accordion. I thought about buying one and I didn't. There, digital accordion is also handy in study. You can use a headphone. Yes. Hank, hello from Netherlands. Yeah, for sure. There's so many advantages to a digital accordion. Right upstairs in my office, I have a digital piano. That, again, I put my headphones in and I could just have a right hand going if I need to figure out a song or notate something. So yeah, for sure there are advantages to a digital accordion. But they're expensive, right? You can get a digital keyboard, even a little USB MIDI controller with software instrument on your computer or iPad or phone for $70. Yeah. I'm gonna play a song on the Melodica. Is that what it's called? Yeah. I find this as a lead instrument so awesome. There's so much power in it. I'm much more expressive on this with my breath than I am with this. So I'll play the song twice. I'll play it on accordion and then on melodica. Now that I said that, it actually sounds really nice on the accordion, but let's try it. I think that they're both fun. There's something about breath, right? Anyways, there's something very special about playing with your breath, and the accordion affords us that luxury to have our right hand free to play piano, then than having both hands in the accordion. This is called a melodica. I did a lesson about combining instruments, getting re-inspired a few weeks ago. This is a Hohner in Structure 32, but they sell them on Amazon or eBay or music stores for very cheap. I think this one was 50 Canadian dollars, but anywhere from $25 to $200 for a really fancy one. But I really like it. What's that? Sunday morning by Velvet Underground. It's just it has, the song that song was, it's on my channel, it's on the website. If you go under klezmer, Eastern European, I don't know what it's called, Freilich number 2, maybe it's a klezmer song. If you do a YouTube search under my channel for klezmer, it should show up. I'm sorry, I don't know the song. You know what? I don't know how that song goes, but I played a song earlier on the Glockenspiel, and I had an idea in my head. Another really nice klezmer song is Reb Dovidel, Rabbi David. There's also, what do we do? The song I wanted to play. Yeah, that's a nice song too. That I also don't know what it's called. It might be called White Wedding. But again, if you YouTube klezmer accordion on my channel, it should show up. Yeah. The Tennessee Waltz, someone asked about before. It's a beautiful song. There aren't many chords, right? Let's play it in C major. So it's C major, C7 to F, C, walk down to A minor, to D major, to G. Same thing. Now comes the second part. It's beautiful. It goes from C to E minor, E major, F, walk down. That's a Tennessee Waltz. An accordion from 1984, yeah, go for it. I think as long as it's been well maintained. If you look at my video on how to buy a used accordion, make sure it doesn't smell moldy. Make sure the bellows are tight, right? These ones are staying pretty tight. Make sure all the keys play. Squeezing in and out. Make sure these buttons aren't getting stuck. And if that's the case and the price is right, go for it. Exciting news. It's a good segue. This coming Friday, I'm going to an accordion store here in Victoria, and I'm going to interview the owner, asking him questions like what to look for when buying a used accordion, how difficult is it to fix up an accordion, what they do in the shop versus what we can do at home. Plus, we're going to walk around the store. I think they have over 300 accordions. We'll look at accordions that are $200, accordions that are $700, $2,000, and $10,000 accordions to see what's the difference, as well as what is it like to buy an accordion from 1965, like this one, versus a brand new one. So I'm super excited. That's going to be filming this Friday after my work is done, and I'll edit it and publish it on this channel. Super cool. Also, this Saturday, I'm getting graded for my yellow belt in judo. So that's exciting too. I should be practicing, but instead I'd rather be playing accordion. Or at least it's a lot easier. There's a segue there. So this is accordion related. So I have my judo test coming up this Saturday. And the test is just, show me these 20 techniques that I know how to do them. The instructor will call them out and I have to show that I know them. And I'm not ready for this test. And I'm avoiding learning it. So I've put into my phone every day at my lunch, it says practice judo. And all that involves is just watching YouTube and just going through the motions. But I've been avoiding it. How does this relate to accordion? I play the accordion every day. From the moment that I got this thing, I was upstairs Googling it and just sitting down, even, just my hands going over it. Just when watching TV, I used to just do this, right? We'll try it. And I love the accordion. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's procrastinating on judo or it's just this is something easier that I know how to do. But in order to learn something, we need a system that gets us doing it. And unless we do it a few times a week, every day, we won't get better at it. My judo association, the BC Judo, sent out an email about a judo camp for kids that are looking to keep going with judo. And the summer schedule had judo every single day. Monday at this place, Tuesday at this place, Saturday and Sunday too, and then optional morning classes. So these people that are looking to do something at a more extreme level are practicing every single day, probably for 2 hours at a pretty advanced level. I never did that, and I really enjoy accordion. I think a lot of you who are probably proficient players also didn't need to do it every day for a few hours at that level. But it does require a little bit of work every day. My video, 15 minutes of practice every day, I think I start off the video by saying, if you can do that, fantastic. You're going to get far. It's going to take a bit of time, but if you can do 15 minutes a day or a few times a week, good on you. I go to judo twice a week for 2 hours, but I don't practice at all when I'm at home, even when I have a test coming up. So to summarize the story, we need to get better at the accordion. You either need to be ultra talented, in which case you probably don't need to practice too much, or put a little bit of time every day. And when your phone says practice accordion at whatever time it is, I guess stop and pick up the accordion and you'll see results week after week. Yeah, that's my little rant and advice. Anyways, if there are any more questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go pick up the kids. I do recommend buying an accordion from 1984, again, given that it's in good health. It's like buying a car from 1984. As long as it's been driven and the hoses are connected and it doesn't leak, great. I don't think I enjoy playing this accordion from 1960s more than my 2015 Weltmeister. It's not like a car where there are new airbags and there's a lot of new technology. I think it's pretty much the same technology and it sounds great. think that's all. Someone wrote a question. Let me answer it. When is it going to be a next live? If you know, obviously, I don't know. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's tough. Every day at noon, my youngest son takes a nap still. So I have those hour and a half, 2 hours, but I can't make too much noise or else I'll wake up. So I don't know when the next session will be. I'm sorry. I'll try and put out, if you're on accordionlove.com and you sign up for, there are free lessons, that's my little newsletter. I'll try and put out an email on that newsletter to let people know when my live accordion will be. I'll try and be more diligent about that. But I don't have an answer right now. But if you think of any questions, send me an email and I'll answer that question on the next live chat. Thank you, Amma. Thank you for the good luck on my judo test. Thank you. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend and that you're doing well. If you have any questions, send me an email, ronen@accordionlove.com, RONEN@accordionlove.com. I'm always happy to answer your questions and to hear from you.